right. Welcome everyone to the next season, season 40 in ESEA in the main division. With me today is Liam, Archer Ace. Welcome, welcome.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, so first match for our new Munich eSports international lineup. I was just about to go through the roster quickly to introduce the new players. If you followed on Twitch, you might know already who's new. So we have Mr. Hammond as the coach, recently announced. Very happy to have him. Then we have Nino from the Netherlands, our opper. And then we have Weinzo and Jansky. We have seen these two guys before, of course, playing with Liam as well in the last season. And then we have Magic from NA originally, and Finui, our IGL from England as well. So,
Yep.
first match today against the team Gifted-uRage. Actually, we have played against them two seasons ago in ESEA Intermediate. Lost on Inferno, I think, but today it's not gonna be the same match. It's gonna be Ancient. Very interested about that.
Yep. Can't wait to watch it. This is going to be a very strange game because brand new roster, brand new coach, only two of the remaining players from last season playing this season. So it's going to be a lot of change up, I guess. Hopefully, we see some improved plays from last season.
Yeah,
But so excited for it.
yeah, very excited. Ancient, very interesting map choice. I did not look into the veto, but I know that the guys have prepared Ancient for sure. Have been precking the map, and yeah, I watched a few pro games on it. It's still a map people are figuring out, even after it's actually been in the map pool for a while. But yeah, you see new stuff every single game mostly, and yeah, gonna be really interesting. Um, Also, I still don't know if it's CT or T-sided. Really depends on the
Honestly,
elo, I guess. But yeah,
I couldn't tell you. Like, I'm still a bit clueless with this map, but we'll have to see how it plays out and then kind of adjust ourselves to what we're seeing rather than us
yeah.
trying to guess what we're going to do.
So one interesting fact is also that the opponents from today have played Ancient in their first match in the league. So they played it yesterday or day before, Ancient as well, and they won it. But I don't know if that's
Okay.
an advantage or a disadvantage because of course you warmed up on the match, you won it as well. First good feeling on it, but then again, Munich Esports had the chance today to look into the demo and maybe even see what's happening, what they like to do, and maybe even adjust an anti-strat. So could be a benefit, could be also a disadvantage, and yeah. But
Yeah.
I don't think they really anti-stratted too much, but we're about to find out in just a few moments, I guess.
Yeah. I'd say with them playing it yesterday, I wasn't aware of that to be honest, but with that playing that yesterday, I assume Unix obviously had a quick look at it, or at least Hammond should have had a good glance at it and just see like a couple of tendencies that they do and pick up on that and be able to communicate with the team that when stuff's certain stuff's happening, that like what the reaction should be and what their tendencies are to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully that pays off for Munich, but we'll see.
Right. All right. And we are live with the knife round. I hope the sound and everything works fine. Let me know if Liam or myself are a little bit too silent or the game is. But let's see who wins out the knife round here.
It's looking like a Munich win if they don't mess up.
Yeah.
Play stays two. This is always the most tedious part of a knife round when it's just one click away. But no,
All
Munich
right.
do take it with
Yep.
Finn closing out. So I guess we'll see now if it is CT or CT sided. So it's looking like Munich are going to stay on the CT side here.
I think my Streamlabs just froze. I hope it's gonna be fine in a moment. Wait.
Working.
Does it not show in game? That's my bad. Let's see if I can fix it quickly.
It looks like it's the black screen currently.
Yeah, I just realized. Right, now you should be able to see. Okay, sorry about that.
So it's looking like the first round did go to eRage here, with Snake having a huge 4K.
Yeah.
They just basically did a mid rush to B there. I've never really seen that before, but it could be common, it couldn't be. I'm not too sure on the map, but with everything, they've closed out the round. So Munich are now just forced onto a full eco, 5 USPs, no kits, utility, anything at all. It's looking like there's just a normal stacking A here with Finn getting info B, but he gets put down by Rufus. So I think the T's here know it's probably just going to be one there, and it seems like they're just execing the site.
Yeah, so we didn't miss too much, no highlight from any Munich player at least. I guess a highlight from Snake with the 4K, but now Munich eSports with the full eco just trying to get a rifle off the hands from the T side maybe and save that. We can quickly check the names from the opponents today. So we have Snake, Rufus, Domager, me name, and then one muted guy unfortunately. And they also have a coach on their side. Nino with 1 kill in the round, but he only picked up a Mac 10, which is probably not even worth saving, so maybe he can make some money with it. There it is. Nice kill. But in the end, they all fall, and Magic with another. So actually a very good eco. Getting 3 frags.
Yep, no utility invested in the round, and they got 3 guns and armor off people, so overall I'd say that's a very successful round for Munich.
Yeah, for sure. Now, because of that, they do have really good amount of utility. No kit though, and no op for Nino as well, so have to figure it out with the rifles. And Chansky down to a FAMAS, so let's see what's happening
It's
in this first gun round.
Munich boys, with all the guys having a head armor and there being a Mac 10 and Khalil on the enemy team. So all of them prioritising that rather than getting the kit, which I'd say it's got on everyone. 1 kit would have been nice, but the way everything is, it looks like they're prioritising kills rather than afterplants. Hopefully they're just going to bomb site straight away. Don't have to worry about afterplants, but poor Finn with a lovely spray through smoke there. That was a really nice counter spam, seeing the bullets come through and trying to guess where he is. Looks like Snake's going to get contact onto Vinezo donut there.
Yeah, the donut position from Vinezo. He's getting pressured a lot, down to 8 HP. Still finds the headshot. Really well done by him. And now, advantage situation. Even has a smoke to cover. Needs to stay alive though. Can't. Domager, great shot by him. And now Nino with a lot to do. But the T's are so low on HP. No problem for him to find another 4v2 situation. And the T's are already boxed in. Magic and Finu are ready to pounce. There it is. Trade by Magic. And that should be the first round for Munich. Let's see. There it is. Magic finds the second. Munich with the first round on the board on the CT side of Ancient.
3 guns saved means that they're going to be having a full buy coming into this round. Hopefully kits, full utility, everything should be good. They also saved an AK from the last round, so we'll see how they put that to use. But so far it's looking alright for the Munich guys. The full reset eRage, so they're having to force now. Looking like it's going to be a straight B rush here maybe?
Yeah, I mean they have 2 Tech 9s, Eagle and Galil, so definitely gonna be a little fast. Johnsky, great opener from him. Needs to stay alive though, but is fully flashed. Finui and Magic help out really great. So this push gets shut down after all. Nino picks up 2 in the end. And Munich only lose 2 players against this force buy. Great B holds. And now the T side with the eco round.
Yeah, so that was a great hold by the Munich boys there. Like, no bomb plant got down, so they're going to have to just drop down to 1 pistol or even a bit of utility on the T side here. It's looking like they're just picking up 1 Deagle, P250 and a flash. They've barely got any money to maybe even buy next round, so it's going to be just AKs and utility if they decide to do that. But right now it's looking like an A pop with just a single flash, which is their kind of only potential of winning this round or even getting a bomb plant.
Yeah, 2 players in Donut for Munich are gonna be under pressure. Nino is handling it really, really well, has some support, and Nino with the 3k, Weinzu helps out with 1 as well, and a bomb plant would be great for the T's, but denied by Chansky. Another pretty clean round. I mean, it was only Glocks and I think 1 upgraded pistol or so. So 2 kills is fine for both teams, I guess. Money on the CT side building a little bit, but now with the AWP purchased, Nino is already down to $0. So very important round coming up. No AWP on the T side. But
No, it's looking like an optimal round for the Munich side here because the Gifted guys have not really got much utility. If anything, it's looking like they've used most of it already. They've only got individual pieces of utility on all the players. Finn here using this one-way smoke middle.
Wow.
Gets 1, gets 2. Beautiful
Nice
shot
shot.
coming in.
Yeah, great stuff. Almost a lineup there, but in the end uses all the bullets in the magazine from the M4A1S and finishes 2 off.
And he
Again,
even stays alive here with
yeah.
16 HP.
Yeah, that
Gives
is
him mid-control now. Plays the 2-man advantage. Really good start to the round by Munich.
great stuff. Now he switched it up, plays on the A side now. The boost might catch him off, just like that. There's a second entry for the T side now. Suddenly A side completely lost, and they even have control of the rotation. Magic though finds the lurk. Donut control still there for the T side though, so retake's gonna be difficult. Needs to come in from CT and Temple. 2 players hiding in Donut with 1 flash left. Munich do have a molly and 2 smokes, so this is definitely possible. First shot found against Chansky though.
It's looking like the start of Donut is smoked off currently, so if they stick it, it'll be through smoke. Nino with a lovely shot through smoke there. Seems like Nino gets it, but
the defuse
is
is
gonna
there.
have the time to defuse as well. Oh,
What a round from Nino!
That was such a save.
What? He just runs through the smoke with the AWP, no scopes him, and Magic gets the defuse. Meanwhile,
it was great communication by Munich there as well because Nino didn't have a kit and Magic was the only one with a kit. Even though Nino tapped the bomb initially, there must have been some kind of call saying Magic has the only kit. So great communication there from Munich guys as well.
Alright, now seems like a lane rush. Chansky deals with the first. Finui gets 1, gets traded. No, Magic actually gets traded, but yeah, look at Chansky. He's aware. And don't major in the 1v4 things about getting a few kills, maybe a bomb plant, but the round seems really far.
Yeah, 20 seconds into a round and 4 already dead.
Yeah.
Like Finn Kansky just holding down that B site. Looking like Finn's gonna end with a 3k and the 2 boys have just cleaned up everyone. All by themselves.
Really great B-hold again and match pause, so I'm gonna use that to reconnect because the gun models aren't showing unfortunately. Lovely CS bug in the GoTV server.
GoTV still not fixed. Unlucky.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
so
Jan,
far
for the subscription. Let's go Munich. Yes. Alright, and we're back.
So it's so far for the Munich guys looking like a really steady start. The first 2 rounds, obviously pistols, I'd like to call them RNG rounds really, but you know, happens. They converted the second round as well, but since then Munich on full gun rounds have seemed like they've just dominated entirely here. Nino with a great start, 10-3. Really showing his first game of the season, being really promising so far.
And now with aggressive peek towards A main, but denied by the HE, loses even more than 50 HP from it. But in the end, he can fall back and reposition. Actually, he's playing really active. Look at him on the minimap now. He's already at B, trying to get an entry towards B ramp now. Let's see if the T's gift him something.
It seems so far like they have a read with only leaving Vinzo towards A here, like playing really passive. They're giving mid control as well. It seems like they're just heavily stacking B, gambling on that there's going to be a B execute coming in soon. And by the way the eRage guys are positioning, it's looking like that is coming through, so they've
Yeah.
got the correct read for everything.
Now they just have to hit their shots and maybe stay anti-flash, because Anchor with the entry flash coming in. Junsky with a lovely off angle. Let's see. Yep, no problem for him. First bullet headshot. Nino's there as well. Gets straight at those, so there's still a chance for the T side. Finery though, through the smoke, finds one support flash for Junsky, finds another. And now Weinzo with the rotation wants to help out Finery. Bomb still not planted. And Finery spotted and received the headshot. Now Weinzo. He knows about the positioning, of course. But what is this? Weinzo gets deleted.
Really nice flicks.
Yeah.
That was so unfortunate there. Really nice flick from.
And that's a 1v2 from name An.
It's a strange name to call
yeah,
that, but yeah.
I guess. Well, really important for the T side, because now they can reset Munich eSports. Nino still buying the op without Kefla, interestingly, even though he had enough money for it. What? Junsky, huge double. Again, the 5v3 after like 20 seconds in the round. And Nino now, lovely flick, finds another. And the round's basically over after 30 seconds.
It seems like every time that Gifted have gone towards B so far, they've just been absolutely demolished. Only that clutch that has saved them so far. And with Magic just pushing like this, just the B site is on lockdown. There's nothing that they can do towards Cave, there's nothing that they can do towards Ramp. Only a late exec has been successful with them so far. It's not looking great for the Gifted guys.
Yeah, not at all. And I talked about Nino without Kefla. He still gets a 2k, doesn't die, saves a lot of money actually in the end, and now did buy Kefla against the eco buy just for Deagles and attack 9. Not a rush this time, but Munich eSports with a lot of map control again towards Cave. Snake trying to get something done, but denied. Junsky again finds a double. Can he finish off the third? Yes, he can. Man, Junsky with a lovely start as well.
He's feeling around that Cave area. Everything he's done so far is so confident, and he's just been so clean with the shots. He's really having a great start to this. Yeah, it's not really much that the Gifted-uRage guys can do.
Alright.
Oh, okay, as soon as I say that,
yep.
1D comes in, but Magic is the positioning and just clean the both up.
Yep. Full house in between Magic and Jan. Yeah, lovely shot from the Deagle, of course. Jan wanted it a little bit more than the 3k, but got denied, but not really that important. Now what's interesting is that Rufus 2k has the op in his hands for the first time on the T side. Let's see if he can get an opener maybe. But they're not trying to do anything aggressive for now. Opting to go towards A, where Vines is playing it really passive.
I think they have a read so far is that their B's on lockdown, so they must be having a weak mid race so far. With everything looking like it is, it's looking like an execute's coming in with a mid split also. Vines is definitely going to be pressured here between both middle and A side.
Yeah, Vines gets found from the major, now the ace plate's coming in. Nino finds one, but gets straight at Magic under a lot of pressure as well. Both of them only finding one, so advantage situation for the T's, and Finery with everything to do in the 1v2. Bomb planted, and he's already known, so that's gonna be a very interesting attempt if he's gonna even try it.
He spots the first AWPer in the temple there. And he can hear where the bomb's planted currently, but doesn't know where mean name is, and sadly gets shot on the side when he's trying to open the site up.
Well played from Gifted-uRage there. 4th round for them. But Munich eSports still with a lot of money. in the bank, and I think Gifted haven't won a single round after another, so no follow-up round win yet after, except for the pistol maybe. But yeah, full buys are looking great for Munich. Let's see if they can win the half in this one already with number 8.
Yeah, so far it seems like Gifted trying different things, trying to poke out stuff, but there's no solid attacks coming one after the other yet. Maybe this round could be the first, but so far it's just looking like they're playing passive, taking map control, trying to default, find info. Looking like they're resorting to maybe a BXQ again, since 5 are all grouped towards B. There's been like no presence mid here so far. But Finn gets spammed through the smoke though, so unfortunate.
Wow.
And Snake gets the second as well.
Yeah, B side is crumbling right now. Just going in dry without much utility, just pressing W works better than the execute, I guess.
Yeah, it seems like they thought of one of the only rounds that actually broke from so far as the BXQ and pulls through again. It was an unfortunate entry on Finn though there. Tries to get the spam kill through but gets counter spammed. Really unlucky.
Yeah, even though he had an M4A1S, right? That is really unfortunate. Well, this round is lost for sure, but with Nino and Weinzo saving, Nino with the AWP, of course, the next round is still really possible. But yeah, really good round from Gifted. First, the A executes. After that, they might think Munich eSports might switch it up, and they just go in dry on the B side, and that works really well. Now, let's see if Munich decides to force into this. Finui maybe bought in Molly by accident because he hasn't bought anything else. And Magic invested into a Deagle, but seems to be an eco after all.
Seems to be an eco. Finn has used quite a lot of money buying that Molotov when he's only on 2000. Looks like Nino's trying to go for the initial pick with the AWP. Trying to make it 4v5, maybe get a gun for his team, but didn't find anything towards B stairs there. It's looking like he's rotating around to B sites to try and maybe find an entry, but the Gifted-uRage guys are entering A currently, or executing A, sorry.
Yeah, and A side is basically clear for the taking. They're already covering every single angle. Finui is hiding inside of the smoke and actually finds one. Picks up an AK. Maybe he can find a double, but denied by Snake. And that's basically the round done. Weinzo can't do anything with the MP9. Magic finds one with his Deke, and now it's Nino with the 1v2 attempt. No kit, and already down to 50 HP after getting touched by the molly. Let's see what he's got. First shot is there. AWP against AWP in the 1v1. Does have a smoke as well. Let's see if he can get the no-scope. But denied. Rufus with the no-scope instead. And 6 rounds on the board for Gifted-uRage. Getting closer and closer to pull back the half. Really competitive so far.
Great after plans positions there for eRage. That Molotov really did give Nino a hard time trying to push out there. Got down to 50 HP straight away. Doesn't really look like it mattered too much with the no-scope, but
yeah,
still.
Yeah, really great attempt, even though he missed it in the end, but yeah. Munich eSports back with the buy. Nino with his AWP as well. Limited utility and no Kevlar on the AWPer, so this contact play on B is gonna be interesting, but Nino hits another nice shot, gets instantly traded though. Magic now in the position he needs to get more than one, does so, but gets traded after all. Bomb still not on the spot. Rotation will be there from Weinzo. And Chansky inside of cave. Gets mollied as well, so he's deciding to look for a kill first. Probably a great decision. Weinzo is not gonna be ready for this. Or is he? The timing works out for Weinzo. And he even... No, he doesn't pick up the second. What is that? 9 HP on me name. Forces Chansky into the clutch. And he doesn't have the read. Chunsky's gonna run into him.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Oh no.
Name has the perfect read there and everything. Oh, that's so sad to watch.
Yeah, that was very unlucky. Vines with the perfect timing, gets the dink on the second player as well, but can't finish the job, and Chunsky, well, loses the 1v1, and Munich eSports might lose the half after all. Last round of the first half, 7-7, and only Deagles, FAMASs, and an MP9 to work with, and this A-hold needs to be better now. 4 players from the T-side running in, Util flying over, Weinzel and Nino can't get anything done. Weinzel falls back. Alright. Nice support flash for the mid clear, but Snake already pushed into CT. Finds 2. Magic 1v4. Ace needed, no kit, and position known. Let's see if he can get more than 2 here. But that's gonna be it. Gifted-uRage actually winning the half after all. I need to check the chat because I think Janneman said Munich eSports wins 16-3 after the standing was 7-3. So thanks for that, Jinx. Unlucky.
Yeah, it was a really unfortunate ending there for Munich because they was did you say 6-3?
7-3, I think they were up.
7-3.
Maybe 6, but yeah.
So it seems like Gifted found what was working for them and kind of kept on hitting sites with that. It looked like their executes actually came through quite a lot. Their B-side execute worked 2R2, I think, both times, and then their execute as well. Every time they did that, I think it paid off for them as well. So sadly, Munich can't hold executes it looking so far in this game, but their initial B holds was really strong. Predominantly Kansky and Nino and Finn, all of them contributing to holding that.
Yeah, that crossfire on the B side was really great. Unfortunately, they still lost a few clutches in the end, and then the A take, as you mentioned, was really good for the T side as well, where Weinzel was always pretty much alone in Donut, and Nino trying to help out from Temple got probably most of the time just smoked off, so he couldn't do much. But yeah, really interesting game though, much to learn for future games, but for now we focus on the second half, the T side for Munich eSports on Ancient. Let's see what they got planned here. 2 flashes, 2 mollies and a smoke. Seems like a B execute's gonna come in. Finui spotted, and Chance and Nino with the support flash to take Jaguar. Nobody home, and now B split coming in just a moment. Or is that actually gonna be a fake? The Major finds Magic. Lovely shot. Gets traded. Nino equally with the 1-tap, and Weinzel still lurking in mid. Finds Gifted Snake, and that's the advantage for Munich. Now B-side's taking Chunsky denied. Finui fighting, and me name is here as well, so yeah, advantage instantly gone. Weinzel, what can he do? Down to 19 HP. No bomb plants, and probably no hope for the round win as well.
Yeah, Gifted having a lovely hold of the site there. Everything so far, it looks like they've got every position covered. Nothing really that Weinzel can do here, especially on his low HP as well. Does have armor, but it doesn't really to play here with 19 HP. Looks like he's going to get flanked from Anchor here. And with that being said, he pushes out and Rufus kills him.
Yeah, that seemed really great at the beginning for Munich, finding 2 openers, but while they were still clearing Cubby on the B side, they got crunched from short through the smoke and from long as well, so yeah, it's always about this long control on the B side. I think if the T side gets control of that, it's basically an easy plant and then a pretty easy after plant, but long control denied. Even the bomb plant denied, which means full eco for Munich. Just waiting in front of B. Let's see how many I can get with the SMG. Okay, Finui with one trade at least. In these kind of rounds, you obviously go for as many kills as you can get and maybe a bomb plant, but that's not gonna happen. One kill after all.
Leans up the round with a 4k as well.
Alright.
Money in his back pocket with the MP9 there. But
Time.
this round should be an interesting one.
Yeah.
Everything looks like it's aligned, so it's the first gun round for Munich on the T side. Orb coming out, as you say. An MP9 out of FAMAS being kept, though. So not everyone's fully upgraded. Oh no, the money isn't good enough, so they can fully upgrade. So it's going to be a bit of a mixed buy from Gifted here.
A mixed buy indeed, but the orb is in the hands of Rufus, so Munich eSports need to be aware of this. They all bought into AKs and basic utils. Lovely flash coming in, and no players from Munich anti-flash, so easy 2k with a FAMAS even. And huge advantage in this first gun round. What is that? Rufus almost with the timing.
That was so close there. Oh my god.
Well, what can Munich eSports do in this kind of situation? Still got some utility, but they need an opener. Maybe Nino can deliver. There it is. Loses about 60 HP as well. But the opener is of course really great. They still haven't decided where to go. Fini with a bomb on his back, still at elbow in mid, grouping towards mid now.
Yeah, it's looking like the play is slow. 39 seconds on the clock.
That was the chance.
Yeah, Nino gets contact there, but the way that other guys are posturing, looking like they want to split A from mid here. 20 seconds left. Finnish trying to clear our cave.
What?
Does get the
Fino,
first
what?
onto Snake.
What is that? And fully flashed me name still gets Finui back. 2v3 now. Nino low of course. Bomb plant would be great, but Nino already denied. Weinzer now faking the plants. And now runs out of time. No chance. 11 rounds on the board for Gifted. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. They actually did have a chance in this 3v5 if Nino finds a second there towards cave. And they actually had a really good read going towards A. Finu with the opener, but the rotation just a little bit too fast. And Weinzu in the end with a difficult situation. And it hasn't been his game at all. Rick currently 5 kills.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that.
That's really
maybe,
unfortunate.
Yeah, everyone else seems like they're doing well, but to be fair, with his position playing donut, most of the time on A on the CT side, didn't seem like it was very eventful.
Yep.
So, apart from to have
Okay.
Start.
Chansky finds a dink and Snake finishes his teammate off. Really interesting, and that's a bomb plant. So with the pistols, they at least find that and now have the advantage situation. Trade. Nino with 2 deagle shots, hitting every single one inside of Donut. Now gets traded from Snake. 2v2 situation. Finu with an AK in the hand, has Kevlar on his back as well. Jansky doesn't need Kevlar. Tech 9 is good enough. Finu now spotting the last and gets the headshot done. Munich eSports win the eco round. Not even a forced, to be fair.
That was 1 AK Kevlar, a bit of utility, and some, I think it was PT50s.
I don't even think it was a AK. I think they picked up the AK from the A player. I only think there was Tech 9s and one player investing into Kevlar and Deagle. So huge round, great shots from Nino inside of Temple, inside of Donut, excuse me. And that forces the CTs onto a really weird buy. Nino with the opener again, sees 2 more CTs. And even hits another shot. What? And Nito, what is going on? Nino with the 3k.
Popping off like that last shot there for half blind. Like his crossover was on him the entire time. If he shot, like when he was blind, that would have been unreal.
Yeah. Nino with the 3k opener and then can finish off 2 more. That flick on the guy jumping was really nice as well. Now Rufus got unfortunately, Weinze with the good timing in mid again. He's not gonna be happy, but Munich eSports secure another round, and Rufus with 50 HP won't attempt the 1v3 here.
Yeah, by the looks of Gifted's money, they've got only the money really on Domja. I think that's how you say it. And Rufus saving his M4 now.
Yep.
Maybe they might look towards a force, but I'd probably say they just eco the next round here and then try and maybe use the M4 for a pick.
Yeah.
Whereas Munich, their money is plentiful now.
Yep.
They've got 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 on people, so they'll be alright to buy out for the next couple of rounds no matter what happens.
Yep. Alright. Now, just don't lose against the pistols, as you always say, or
Yeah.
I'm always saying.
Yep.
I mean, there's only one rifle and a smoke, but we know how strong deagles can be, especially if you play around slow and try to play it methodically and then get timinged or just get hit by a nice shot. So you need to be aware of this, and seems like they're grouping towards the A side.
Can I just point out, even though Munich have a lot of money, Finn is currently running a deagle.
Is that by accident, or is he just saving money for better times or worse times, I guess?
Spawn a minute ago, so I guess
What?
it was by accident. But
What a shot!
That shot was unreal.
Oh no, it's happening.
Yeah.
Alright, Magic, what can you do?
Coming in.
Bomb dropped
Magic
inside of A
in.
main and op picked up from Anchor. That can go wrong really, really quickly. Jansky now spotting one, gets smoked off though. I mean, there's still time, but they still have a smoke and 2 mollies even. They picked up all the utility from Munich, and wow, it's all started with that insane shot from me name Anne.
Yeah, it's looking like a rough round for Munich right now. Anchor especially picking up the orb here. Guess Magic while he's clearing the site and trying to get into K. Oh, that was so unfortunate. Here it's looking like Kansky has to make noise. 20 seconds left on the clock. 3 of them alive. He's trying his best to save it, but no, Anchor picks up the second as well.
Oh no.
That's really unfortunate. And as you said before, a couple of deagles, 1 or 2 nice shots with a couple of trades. Everything went wrong.
Yep. And it was actually Finui who got a trade with the deagle, but unfortunately only could get one, so that's even more unfortunate. Maybe he could have gotten more with the rifle, but in the end Munich lose the round. They do have enough money to buy back fully, but now getting pressured. CT's taking ramp control. Magic needs to extinguish the molly as well, and Finui can't help because he needs to reload. Really, really dangerous situation with the smoke spam as well, and
it's looking like Magic maybe has the timing. They thought they spammed everything and would be able to hear if they hit him, but Magic has just sat in the smoke.
yeah, let's see how that works out. Is the timing gonna be there? Yep, there it is. Important trade from Magic. Snake though pushing even further and gets a lineup. Finui can't do anything about that. And now it's all on the Dutch guys, Nino and Reinzo, in the 2v4.
It used to be the Dutch brothers, now it's just the Dutch. Hopefully they can pull something through here. Looking like they're trying to contact up to B together. Nino has his trusty up, so hopefully he can work Magic again with that. Currently though, it's looking like the B site is vacant and ready for taking, but they currently don't know that. With just walking in, it's looking like Gifted are playing retake B, but just keeping cave control.
Yeah, and that could be a really good decision. I mean, if Munich eSports has a good read here and just goes for the plant just like this and takes long control, there's definitely a chance to win this. Nino getting spammed just a little bit, falls back after all. Support flash for Rick to peek CT, but Rufus full blind still gets him, and Nino denied. Nice attempt, you could definitely see where the plan was going, but yeah, sometimes just not happening. Blind shot hit, and after all, no chance. At least the bomb plant, I guess.
Yeah, there is a bomb plant coming through, so it's looking like Munich are going to take a half by here, so they can afford Tech9's a bit of util now with that bomb plant and still make sure they have enough for next. But with 13 rounds for Gifted, this might be a 14th. And with the way things are looking, Munich are going towards B, either an execute or a rush potentially. By the looks of it, maybe a rush, yep. Trying to take long control fast. Got side control so far, but entry's going the way of Gifted. Magic does get the trade on the guy long here. Bomb is down. So far it's looking like Munich have got the minimalist of map control in long. They don't have cave, but with that, Kansky gets shown the back from cave. Trade's coming in on site, and it's currently a 3v1 for Gifted. Finn is nowhere to really be seen. He's trying to flank through cave here, but only has a Tech9 no armor. Gets one, but bomb gets defused, doesn't get another. So the way of going of Gifted. A lot of damage done to the Gifted side by Munich, but sadly the round still favours Gifted there.
So the good thing is, I guess, that they got rid of the double AWP, which was being held from the CT side. Could be really important for the upcoming round if Munich eSports manage to win this one, because if not, this might be over rather soon.
The way things are looking, Munich are looking towards B. Kansky and Nina take a lot of damage from utility. Kansky does get the entry, Nina gets a trade, but with everything's going, they're trying to contest B with everything being pushed. Snake finds the pick onto Nino, trying to up that angle off. Sadly doesn't pay off. So far it looks like Gifted still have the advantage. Anchor gets 2 and a third, and that is 15 for Gifted.
Yeah, that is 15, not even a single trade. Really, really strong peak from the mid boxes there. I don't know, Munich haven't been adapting to that. Always the flash comes over the top and then the mid player just peeks lane.
Seems like a very structured play from
yeah,
so far.
Sure.
Munich aren't adapted to that yet. So far it's looking like Munich are trying to get the default going and trying to find picks, but no success at all so far.
Yeah, the map control is just not there. I mean, they kinda have lane, but then again, Snake is inside of the smoke in mid boxes, now falling back after the smoke is gone, and that's pretty well done, because now Munich have to use utility to fight back for the map control, and that's gonna take time, which is already at the 1 minute mark. Playing it really slow in this potentially last round is Munich eSports, now taking cave control slowly, and Rufus gets Winzo, who hasn't been successful at all this game.
Yeah, it's looking like Rick's having a really rough game. Even though that he died, they've got quite a lot of mid control currently. Rufus does finally pick up Finno, trying to push through mid. B site looks like there's 3 here going on lockdown, but there is a rotation happening with Munich executing currently. Fast rotation back into play by the scenes of it.
And that might be it. Magic found inside of cave. Only Nino left. Dinked through the smoke and finished off by Snake, who has been showing off really nice. 26 kills for him in the end, and that's it. 16-9 in the first match of ESEA main. Really well played from Gifted-uRage. Second match win for them on Ancient. Yeah, sometimes the opponents are just better. Really well adapted on the T side, and then a really strong CT side for them. Munich couldn't do much about it after all.
Yeah, quite an unfortunate game for the Munich side there, especially with some of the picks that happened. Especially some of the smoke spams as well. I think there was at least 3 or 4 smoke spams that didn't go the way of Munich, which was like kind of round opening up, and then everything from there just fell through. So unfortunate for the Munich boys there, but they had such a strong start as well, with only losing the pistol and then the follow-up round, and then having 6 consecutive rounds from there. It looked like things were going to start get rolling for Munich, but I don't know. The Gifted guys must have found some loopholes with BNA executes and abused them as far as they can.
Yeah, as you said, really, really strong start. I think Munich eSports was up 7-3 or something, and in the end only won 9 rounds. So I don't know. Maybe the coach of the Gifted-uRage side found something to exploit, and it worked really, really great. But yeah, first match is always one of the most difficult ones, I guess. Even with all the new players coming in, new system, and also a map that hasn't been played too much yet in officials at least. But yeah, 16 to
Yeah.
9 in the end. Let's see what the chat says. GG Marcus here as well. Hello, Johnsky. I blame Janeman, he says. Well, that jinx was a little unfortunate, I guess.
Yeah, no, man, heavily jinxing it. All the blame goes on him. I didn't say anything else, so I can
Yeah.
happily blame it Jan today.
Well, but it's only the first match. A lot of games coming up soon. We quickly can have a look. What's the schedule like? Munich Esports now 0-1, and next game, I don't know if it's confirmed actually, but seems like
Yeah,
it's gonna be next week.
I'm pretty sure the 7th. Yeah, the game on the 7th is confirmed. I'm not sure about the others though. I think the 10th is as well, but don't take me up on that. I
Yeah,
know the 7th is because I had the email about it, but yeah, I don't know about the rest.
yeah, we'll see in the future, but now we can quickly have a look onto the stats after ESEA updated the page. So as I said before, Snake with a really, really strong game, over 100 ADR. But to be honest, every one of the opponents with a pretty strong game. On the Munich side, it was Nino actually who had probably the most impact with his op.
Yeah,
25 kills for him.
some of the rounds he had were absolutely crushing for Munich. Like some of the 3Ks and 4Ks absolutely saved the rounds, especially with the no scope through jumping through smoke. That was kind of crucial. Keep
Yep,
that round alive, but sadly, it's not enough.
yep. Alright. Yeah, on the Munich side, other than that, as I said before, Weinze with a really unfortunate game, couldn't find anything for him, and yeah, we'll see how it goes in the future. Nice attempt though in the end, and yeah, that's been it. Just the best of one for today from Munich Esports International. We'll keep you guys updated, of course, for the further matches. So thank you for casting with me today, Liam.
Thank you very much for having me.
And thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon and have a great night. Bye bye.
Bye bye.